Hi everyone, Hostess Joy here, sharing a video with you today on how I created a layout for this month's theme using some stamping techniques to embellish my page. So first off, I started off with a 12 by 12 sheet of craft cardstock, and at the top and the bottom of my actual layout I stamped the wood grain stamp from Hero Arts, inked up with some antique linen distress ink. And once I was actually happy with that, I added a title, which I'll show you later. And then I wanted to embellish the bottom of my page using some more stamping. So with that, I actually took my non-stick craft sheet and cut a small strip of white cardstock that I knew would actually fit along the base, and inking it up with some more distress inks, Shabby Shutters, Wild Honey and some Barn Door. I then took my ink foam blending tool, and working my way off the page and working my way on, I started to add colour to the white cardstock. I wasn't too worried about how I actually wanted to lay the colour down, because I was going with a more rustic feel. So using some Wild Honey, started to add that on. And this just gives you a general idea of actually how I achieved it. It's not how I'd usually do it. I'd really go back and actually blend and blend until I was actually happy with the end result. So just finishing it off with some Barn Door. Okay, so that just gives you a general idea of how I actually achieved that. And then using the stamp from Earth Flowers, and just using this stamp here, I inked that up with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and using my Fiskars stamp press, which is a really great tool, I stamped all the way along the cardstock that had been coloured in with the inks. So this just gives you a general idea on how I actually achieved that. So I'll show you the end result for that one. And that's the end result of how I actually achieved the stamping technique to actually embellish the bottom of the page. So just adding that to my actual layout, just move my craft sheet. I'm just going to stick this down lightly so that you can get a general idea of how I actually put the layout together. And then just add my photos on as well. Just kind of stuck together, so it just gives you a general idea of how I actually put the layout together. So that's basically the actual photos down. And then as you can see, I've added a title, and I've added two trees either side of the title, and I wanted to add some more over this side. So this tree is actually from the Creative Trees set, and I stamped an image onto my Stamp-A-Majig so that I can get this how I wanted it to be lined up properly. And just lining it up and placing my Stamp-A-Majig where I want to stamp. I then inked it up with some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I'll just move that, so I'll just try that again. Okay, and then just taking the stamp, and I just stamp down. So I did this pretty much all the way along until I got to the end, and I wanted 3 on one side and 2 on the other. And then adding some more colour to the actual trees, taking my Copics, I just wanted to add some colour to the trees by using the Copic to go around the circles that are actually on the tree. Hopefully you can see that. So just using some green here. I think this one's G82 and the red was actually R24. I just wanted to pull the colours together that were on the photos. So there you have it. That's pretty much how I actually pulled this layout together, using some stamping techniques to create a well-balanced layout. So I was pretty happy with it, and I hope you actually enjoyed watching the video today, and thanks for watching.